Hello there, this is going to be a general love reading for all signs. Yes. Let's see what we can get into today. The energy feels quite interesting. I mean, it has been, right? Quite interesting. A lot of ups and downs already, even though it's only March 4th. And a lot of unpredictable things are supposed to be happening. Like this, coffee date. Ooh la la, ooh la la la. Somebody might be asking you out on a coffee date. Coffee is involved here somehow. Maybe you meet somebody when going out for coffee, or they legit ask you out for coffee. Vintage, patience. Oh my God, it's like courting. Oh my God, it's like courting. Vintage is very old school, right? It just kind of reminds me of like back in the days, like in Victorian times, right? You watch all those period shows and movies, and it's like they don't do any. It's all chaperones are around, and it's very, you know, it's pining and it's yearning, but it's like not like traditional dating. And there's this vibe to it of like, it's not traditional. Something's not traditional about it. There's like a very slow sort of, there's like a beautiful slowness or something to it. And I mean, I gotta point out that the bottom of the deck was paper roses. And see, that's the thing, is that paper roses are, you think something's not real or it's not what it really is, right? Because it's fake. And I think that might be the thing, is that in this day and age, everybody is literally so fucking used to things happening quickly. And well, you know, we didn't go out on an actual date yet, or you know, they're just so used to people like being fast and quick with it that I would prefer to be courted. And even if I'm courted for 2 days or 2 weeks, honey, however long organically it takes, I don't give a shit. I would prefer to be courted than a man just, oh, do you want to go to dinner? And then he expects that you're going to go home with him and bang him the first night. Like, that's gross to me. It's just disgusting. But there's this like delicious sort of slowness to this. And it could be because it happens in a room full of people. And what's crazy is today I could not get Taylor Swift's song Enchanted out of my head. And that song is literally about her being in this place with people, and she makes eye contact with a person and they exchange very briefly, very casually conversation. And she is, as she says, you know, she's enchanted by this brief encounter with this person. And the encounter wasn't a date. It was just talking to someone casually in conversation in a room full of people. And, you know, then she says that the words she'll never tell them is, you know, when she's thinking about them, please don't be in love with someone else. Please don't have somebody waiting on you. I was enchanted to meet you. There's like this delicious, slow burn to something here. And I'm telling you, I know that shit ain't by accident. I don't feel the need, and my gut doesn't tell me listen to this or watch this or read this for no reason at all. And I was listening to that song literally from about the afternoon all fucking day on repeat. Like I went out, I had to run errands, I played it in the car, I came home, put my AirPods in, listened to it nonstop. It will not stop playing in my head. And I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go and listen to it. And I mean, we went to go watch her last summer live, and you know, as most people know, her concert's amazing. She's not necessarily my type of playlist on my phone, but I do love a lot of her songs because the things she writes about, it's just real fucking life that bitches be feeling and what bitches be going through. And it's like, take away everything else, just listen to the words of the songs and it just hits you. And I'm telling you, that one right there is not by accident. There is an enchanting encounter that may have happened, and there's a slow burn to this, or it is about to happen. And the way this plays out is not the way you think it will be. It doesn't present itself. So you might think, well, it's not real roses because it's not romantic yet, and it's not, and we're not dating yet, or it didn't get that far, or whatever this is. But sometimes things happen not the way you think they are gonna happen, because that's the way the universe wants it to happen. Patience is required here, because I think it's going to be a delicious slowness to it. And I don't mean it's got to be for 17 months or 29 years. It could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Everybody's going to have a different timeline. But what I'm saying is that there is something about this enchanting encounter, and it leaves you breathless, and you part ways, and you're wondering, oh my God, was it just me, or did they feel it too? This could be a brand new person. This could be someone that you had this encounter with this year, last year. I don't know, but it's coming up again. Now, if you love watching period pieces like I do, or things of Victorian era, Bridgerton, things of that sort, you see how they take it very slow, because I am a gentleman and you are a lady. So there's something about this energy, about this masculine, that either that's just the way he rolls, or that's just the way he wants to roll with you. You made him so enchanted, like, oh, I just got the chills. You left him so enchanted that he doesn't know what to do. His usual MO with all of the things that he's experienced in the past in dating and love and romance and relationships don't fucking apply here. There's no playbook here. There's been no prior experience to this feeling, this type of a connection with someone you just met. Go listen to the song. Go listen to the song on YouTube, Enchanted by Taylor Swift. It's literally everything about this, and I should have fucking known. I should have fucking known. I was enchanted to meet you. Remember, I was pre-selling my enchanted bracelets and candles and the moon water, which I know people are freaking out about because not everybody got their pre-orders, but I believe in divine timing. So if you're still waiting for any pre-order from me, please trust and understand everything is handmade. I string the bracelets myself, I charge them myself, I make the moon water, I charge it under moonlight, I put the extracts in it, I put the crystals in the motherfucker, I melt the wax to pour into the candle tin. I do everything myself. So I do everything one-man show with thoughtfulness and intention. And if you can't wait for your product, then please email me. I would be more than happy to refund you. I have waiting lists like this for every single pre-order, because I don't want nobody anxious, because I believe in divine timing, and that's a muggle thing. People want it now. See, that it all ties into it. Everything is sort of testy, because the universe is testing our energy, maybe not intentionally and maybe not malefically, but it is, because if you're anxious for anything, it tells the universe that you don't have it already. So you don't have enchantment in your life. You don't have love. You don't have romance. You don't have money, success, abundance, right? We must feel it in order for us to attract more of it. We become a vibrational match to it. So in general, no matter what it is you're feeling impatient about, this whole thing is about, bitch, be patient. Because really good things are worth waiting for. And it's never in our timing, it's in divine timing. And that's the flow of this. It's all divine timing. This enchantment, or when you receive enchanting news, or enchanting products, or an enchanting offer, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's this almost asking us to trust that if this fucking connection is going at a much slower pace than you would like, to trust that there's some goddamn huge reason for it, and you maybe don't know what the reason is now, but trust and rest assured that there's a reason. This person was enchanted upon first sight. See, oh my God, it's like I'm fucking psychic. Perfect timing. I told you. Because it screams it, to be patient and wait for divine perfect timing. for anything. If you're waiting on money, if you're waiting for a product from me, if you're waiting to hear from a person, if you're waiting for a job to line up, you got to be in the flow of being open and receptive to when it's divinely timed. Sometimes we don't get things, or it's completely a no or rejection, because it's God's redirection, right? God's protection, God's rejection. Rejection is God's protection, is the saying, I believe it is, right? And it's also redirection. But there's a reason for timing of things. And I trust my fucking gut for everything. My gut is my intuition, and my intuition is my religion. I trust all of the above, okay? You gotta trust this motherfucker, however slow this thing goes. Now, do we trust something that is slow because they're dicking around, because they're not serious, because they're not a gentleman, because they're fucking around with 3 other bitches? No. Very simple. See how simple, and just using very simple logic and common sense it is to differentiate? Well, how do I know which one to wait for? The one not dicking you around. The one where they just want it to be this slow deliciousness because they've never handled an encounter like this before. They're not fucking around with other bitches. They're not keeping you on hold. They're not putting you on the side for just in case. No, this is mutual big bang from the get-go. It was just 11:11 on the timer. And there's a slowness to this. Now, is there fear involved? Of course. Is there self-doubt involved? Of course. All of the above. All of the above. But I feel like that's the order of which this needs to play out. Girl power, empowerment. It was actually in reverse, and I was going to move it up, and they said, hell motherfucking nah. I don't read cards in reversal unless they say to leave it. In reverse, it means what? You don't know your worth. To not trust is to not know your worth. Why? Because we need to release and understand that everything comes to us because we are deserving of it, but it comes in the right time. Basically, this is a low vibration. If you cannot trust timing of things, organic flow, this is like, for example, you plant a seed and you expect to eat the fruit the same fucking day. No. Now, in the past, we have been so conditioned into things happening fast in the modern day dating world. Did that go well for you? Chances are you're going to say yes, temporarily. Yes, but no, fuck no. Though it didn't work. So why not give this a chance? Again, we're not going to sit and hold. I see these fucking comments, and I just don't understand what people don't understand and get. If I'm talking about a great, wonderful connection with a high vibe person, why are you tainting it with these fucking comments of a fuckface? It ain't a fuckface I'm talking about, or I would call him out by his name. A fuckface. She's a fuckface. If you don't hear me say they're not a fuckface, then they're not a fuckface. Okay? This is not a fuckface. It gives me the vibe of gentleman, respect, nervousness, pining, yearning. Like back in those days, bitch, they wore gloves. You didn't see their ankles. If they touched bare fucking handed back in those Victorian type of days, their entire body would zing because it was not appropriate. And so it was like if they touched hands accidentally, or if they got to dance or speak to each other intimately, even if people were around, it was a fucking big ass deal. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Is it almost mimics courting from back in the day, now in modern day times. So if it's in modern day times, it's going to look a little different and it's going to be a little bit different, but it's going to mimic the same type of energy and flow. And here you have sentimental. Someone's thinking about you. They get in their feels when they think about you. You tug at their heart. You make their heart melt. They were enchanted upon first sight. They are bewitched by you. You have charmed them. But the sentimental is about, they get in their feelings thinking about you. Thinking about the convo, they replay it in their head. They wonder when they can see you again. When can they talk to you again? It's like this energy of like, it's all here for them. And then it's in the gut too, but then it's really all here. And then if they start overthinking it, it throws everything off, but then they go immediately, they almost get pushed back into the feeling of it being here and here. Now, what their gut is telling them is what to do. It's saying, play it cool, take it easy. If this starts interfering too much, they're going to get all fucked up with it, right? They'll prolong it. They won't listen to their gut if their gut says reach out, right? And then they're going to be all off in alignment, but whatever. That they'll cross that bridge when they come to it. There's this energy here of someone being a gentleman and wanting to take it a bit slower. Make no mistake, it's not because they're not interested. They are. They've been bewitched. It's because friendship. See, bitch, they're gonna, I'm telling you, it's fucking courting. It's motherfucking courting. Good evening, ma'am. How are you doing? How was your day? You know, they're very polite, they're very cordial, they don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, they're not going to come off real hot and heavy and be creepy and be all in your fucking face. They may flirt with you a bit, there may be an exchange of that type of flirtatiousness, but they will never take it further than that, because if you guys are in a platonic friend zone, for whoever the fuck this is, because something about it, they've never experienced it before. They don't know how to really and it's almost as if their higher self is kicking in and almost navigating them to do this slow, like it's courting. And maybe it's not even their intention. They're overwhelmed with the feelings they feel. That could be part of it, but also there's maybe this weird feeling inside of them, and intuitiveness, maybe that they just feel like this is the way they're supposed to do it. Their gut tells them to. Affection. Yes, because they don't only want to be your fucking friend. They don't want to just be platonic. But they're very respectful. There's something about this person. They're ridiculously respectful. You know, they come up as a divine masculine trap. They don't want to be trapped in the friend zone. Trust me. They have too much affection and they feel too much for you to be trapped here. And I know it presents itself as this right now for many of you. Now, this is the thing, is you got to let that motherfucker play out. It's not going to stay like that forever. I'm telling you. Vacation. Ooh. Something about travel again. It's nonstop. Maybe when you go on vacation, they get on their feels. Let's say you guys work together. Let's say you just met them somewhere and you mentioned, oh yeah, I'm going to be traveling. And they go, There's distance, right? So now they don't know who you fucking, are you single? Are you going with somebody? Who's going with you? Are you going to meet someone there? There's 17 things off the bat they think about. Now, do you remember, if you guys watched Bridgerton, season 2, how Anthony got super fucking jealous with her just walking by when they're promenading to go ride in the boat with his fucking friend? He was infuriated. He was disgusted. He was pissed. He was jealous as fuck. And that's right in front of his very eyes, right? Remember, he had that feeling that he was just so upset and tortured when she said, yeah, when you marry my sister, I'm going to go back to India. And he was like, what? When? Oh my God. Because it now means that there's major distance between them. So that could play into this as well. I mean, it really ties into fucking Bridgerton times. But it does it's that feeling, right? Because remember now, in courting days back then, there was no texting, there was no phone calls, there was no FaceTiming, there was no social media. So that's almost like how you guys are in this thing. You guys maybe don't text all the time. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Where are you gonna go on vacation? Blah, blah, blah. You haven't even gotten there yet. It's not even that yet. So they don't have this information of who's going with you. What are you gonna do? What do you mean you're gonna go on vacation? Oh my God, what the fuck? Could you meet on vacation? Fuck yes. For the rest of you, if vacation and travel is tied into this, you could very well meet somebody while on vacation or while they're vacationing. And then now you have love potion because they've been fucking bewitched. It's like they're under a spell. I was enchanted to meet you. Remember late last year, the Enchanted song came up so much. That's why I did the Enchanted products. Right? And a bunch of them have gone out, but like I said again, not everybody's has, because I do everything in batches. And then I get busy and then I start to feel like, it doesn't feel right to make candles, to make bracelets, to make oils, because I'm putting my energy into them. And they're intention products. So last year we felt that enchanted energy. We're fast forwarding till now. What does this mean with this enchanted energy? It means this coming weeks, probably when I make the rest of the fucking enchanted products, to ship the fuck out. Because the energy is overwhelming. Enchanting energy, bewitched, charming. It's like they're under a spell. It's like they drank a love potion. That's the way they feel about you. It's like, it's so like overwhelming because that's the way they feel. It's too overwhelming. And if you watch Bridgerton season 2, you know how it was when the two of them were together after a while. After a while, it was so bad, he couldn't even be close to her anymore. Because it was just like, he wasn't sure if he could control himself around her. It was just to that fucking level and degree. He wasn't sure if he could control himself. So are you guys going to start to get to that level? Yeah. The Fool. Two of you are falling. I mean, the Fool is leaping, falling into something, right? The Fool is taking a leap of faith into the unknown. There is a huge unknown factor here. See, 7 of Swords. It's like the unknown is what's making this person kind of feel like, God, I don't know about them. Like, I don't know. Are they looking? Are they interested? Are they single? Are they dating somebody? Like, I don't fucking know. It's almost like all of the unknowns are making them just like, because I feel like you guys aren't there yet, but there's a breakthrough. See that Ace of Swords? So the breakthrough can be you guys do have a conversation about that. You talk a little bit more about relationships. Are you single? Are you dating? Oh yeah, what are you looking for in a relationship? I don't fucking know. Is that just communication and then it finally breaks the ice? Could be. You motherfucker. Oh, it's Kang Dang-a-lang. There he is. There he is. Anthony from fucking Bridgerton. Coming in hot. Ow. Coming in hot. See that? Kang Dang-a-lang. They're going to just like that. He's going to make his move. 3 of Wands, waiting. He's waiting it out, waiting to see what the best course of action is. Doesn't know if his course of action with you is asking you. Told you he's going to do it. There's the Wand, Ace of Wands. He does something. He reaches out or he makes some sort of an offer. Could the offer be as simple as a coffee date? It could be. He could offer to buy you coffee if you guys work together. You guys just met there. He might, if you guys are like sitting at a fucking place and on vacation and he comes up to you and's like, I'll get that for you. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Pentacles right here. Look, Page of Cups. That's friendship. They're locked outside. They're in the cold because they're in the friend zone or platonic and they don't want to be there. This is how they feel. I was enchanted to meet you. Please don't be in love with someone else. Immediately, you caught their attention. Immediately, they were drawn in. Immediately, they started to feel affection. They started to pine and yearn. That's a secret admirer card. You don't really know how much they're really, it's like you guys are identical because you're going, it's like in her song. She's like, do you know that when I left that night that I was just thinking about you and I was thinking about you till I went to sleep late at night and I couldn't stop thinking about you. And I'm wondering, are you with somebody? Are you in love with somebody else? I'm wondering if you felt the same way. Did you feel enchanted too? Like the whole song is literally talking about they're both, she's wondering, do you feel it too? And remember the dude came out with a reply song to that saying, yes, Taylor, I was enchanted to meet you too. And she wrote that song about a person she fucking like met at an event. Here you have the Ace of Cups because it's actually the potential of like love. Like this could be the one. They come up as the Emperor. I told you they're very respectful. This could be somebody who's like a boss, a leader, someone who's, you know, in charge. They could be an entrepreneur. They have a very leader-like energy. They're aggressive. They're a go-getter. They're a motivator. They're not a chicken shit person. They're very respectful to you. 8 of Wands, major movement. 10 of fucking Cups. So you guys are quantum leaping into this type of an energy, and that right there is the energy of like happily ever fucking after. You're quantum leaping into it. No bullshit. I've been watching Below Deck on Peacock. Sometimes I'll just like rewatch like really old things that I've seen a million times, right? And it's been a long time since I rewatched Below Deck. And it's all like Captain Lee. Anyways, I rewatched it from season 1 and watched season 2. And then last night I just got on season 3. And I forgot this, right? But then guess what the name of the boat is in season 3 of Below Deck? It's Eros. E-R-O-S. As in, basically, AKA Cupid. God of love and romance and sexual energy and desire and all of that shit, okay? Now, that's the name of the boat. Then they're walking around wearing their goddamn uniforms, and the word is here, Eros, but there's a goddamn arrow on the O. And I was watching it last night going, oh my God, it's Cupid's fucking arrow striking. Holy motherfuck. Oh my God, oh my God. Then I wake up today, and all I hear in my head nonstop is Taylor Swift's I Was Enchanted to Meet You. Do you see where I'm going with this? They may have been struck by Cupid's arrow upon first sight, or maybe the third, fourth time that you talked to them or met them. You know, in Bridgerton, Anthony was attracted to her from first sight, but she had to kind of grow on him a little bit. Not grow on him, but he just basically counted her out at first. And she pretended like she wasn't interested, and he pretended like he wasn't interested, and two fuckers are pretending they weren't interested with the other, although they both were extremely interested in the other, if not in love from first sight. Remember, he was kind of irritating, he was kind of cocky, he was very prideful, and she was just like, ill. Yeah. You know, he's like, I don't fucking think so. Gross. It's not the deck either. I'm trying to fill out the decks. I guess we'll end with this, c'est la vie. So, you know, depending on how it's going to play out for each of you. Freedom and travel again. You're free to do whatever you want. What are you going to do if you're taking a trip? But also the travel is just symbolic of the distance between the two of you, right? That you have the freedom. You're not with them. They don't have any rights to you. They don't know what you're doing. That, oh my God, what did they do this weekend? What is she gonna do tonight? Oh my God, are they dating? What are they doing? Calm before the storm, and there's a leap of faith. That's a fool again. Taking a leap of faith. That's the King of Wands, Kang Dang Lang. He's gonna take some sort of a leap of faith. Magical encounter. I was enchanted to meet you, bitch. Dreaming of you. They might literally be dreaming of you. Maybe they had a dream of you and it sealed the deal. I don't know. But it's like I'm fucking psychic or something. Magical encounter, aka enchanting, aka bewitched. Let's get into this fucking extended. If you want to rent it, click below this video, the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. Click on the first one. It's going to take you to my website. Go to the extended readings, special love / oracle readings. Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. The other day we had the most hysterical, was it just yesterday? It might have been yesterday. We had the most hysterical fucking Instagram live that I've done in forever. So, you know, go check me out on Instagram. You'll know it's me because I have like 37,000 subscribers, and you'll see the uploaded lives that I do, because you gotta be careful with all the fake ass accounts pretending to be me. And people wonder why I constantly have to change my default pic on Instagram. And that is why. Because they'll come and they'll take my current default pic and put it on their fake pages and try and dupe people. Okay. But you know, I'm always 5 steps fucking ahead. So anyways, I will see you guys in the extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. And we will be using the Sexual Tarot Magic deck there. See you guys later. Love you. Bye.